Y'all, I was dead just talking to this camera for like 5 minutes, man. Like, what? But whatever, this thing is going now. So, let me make sure. Okay, it is going now. So, we're just gonna wrap it all up again. As I was saying before, I realized that the camera was not going. My name is Alexis. Welcome back to my channel. Obviously, you guys can see that I'm new to this, but I am so thankful that you guys have decided to subscribe, have decided to click on my video and give me a view. Leave a comment, like, share. Let me, communicate with me. Let me know how I'm doing on these videos, and let me know the type of content that you guys want to see. But first, I just wanted to say that I am extremely grateful for you guys taking the time out of your day to look at my content. But with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and jump right into the video. This is my 3-month lock update, and this is also the story as to why I decided to start my hair. So let me go ahead and kick it like this. I've been natural probably since I was 16 years old. I am 24 years old today, and with that whole time of being natural, I have never really done much to my hair because I don't know how to do my hair. When I first started being natural, my mom was doing my hair, and then I had Kamona at Rockafro. Shout out to her. She is a lifesaver. She is located in the metro Atlanta area, so if you live there, definitely go to her shop for all your natural needs. But basically, I was dealing with Kamona, and she was taking care of my hair out of her house before she got her shop. And then after that, I ended up going to college, and Mecia ended up shout out to Mecia as well. I'm going to drop her information as well. But she started to take care of my hair, and when I say take care of it, I mean, okay, they gave me a wash and go. They gave me 2-strand twists, coils. I've done different braid styles, stuff like that. But I've never done anything outside of that. I haven't added hair in my hair, like getting braids or weave or anything like that, probably since I was in the 7th grade, I think. So I mean, the most drastic thing I've probably done to my hair is obviously I've shaved the sides of my hair. It's shaved in the back as well. But yeah, like aside from that, I've really never done anything like extremely drastic to my hair. It's always been a thing of people would see me, they see my curly fro, or they would see my 2-strand twist, and that was it. And to be honest, I was getting bored with that. Like, I really was just kind of fed up with my hair. I was getting to the point where it was like, okay, what else can I do? Like, do I need to dye my hair? Do I need to cut it again? Do I need to cut it all bald? And then I was like, okay, boom, let me do locks. I used to always joke and literally say, okay, I'm gonna start my locks when I'm like 35, 40. Cause I think that was like the age my mom started her hair or something like that. My mom has sister locks, and they're literally like down to her butt. And I mean, I don't know. I just told myself, you know what? I'm going to do sister locks like my mom's, and I'm going to do it when I get to like 35. Sorry, don't mind the cars outside, but I'm going to do it when I get to like 35, 40. But one thing I can say with COVID-19, it has really affected everybody differently. Some people have gone through all types of different things with their hair. Some people have shaved it. Some people have cut it real short. Some people have dyed it different colors. Some people have started locks, much like myself. Some people have decided to go natural because they're not even feeling comfortable with going to a salon. So yeah, I mean, it's affected everybody differently. And for me, it really was more so a thing of, okay, I'm tired of dealing with my hair and I'm not going anywhere. Or I'm tired of dealing with my hair and I'm just looking the exact same. Like, I really just got to the point where I was kind of over with being complacent and content with what my hair was doing. Another thing is too, last year, 2020, I had really made it a point to myself where I was like, yo, I am gonna try to get my hair to grow to at least my shoulders. I don't know why, but like since I think I was probably in the 6th grade, the last time that I was able to see visible like length of my hair. And the reason I was able to see visible length on my hair is because at that time I was natural. The only reason that I even went natural in the first place is because I was bullied so bad for having natural hair and being like dark skin and all this. But that's a whole nother story. And it's definitely gonna be a story time one day. But that was the only reason that I decided to go natural, is because I literally was getting bullied for having natural hair and just the way that I looked in general. So I had my mom perm my hair or relax my hair or whatever the case may be. And I had literally had a perm or relaxer up from what, 6th grade going into, I was going into high school. And the people that know me know that I was playing basketball strenuously from the age of 4 up until 18, 19. And honestly, I mean, basketball was one of those type things where if I wasn't playing school ball, okay, I was playing travel ball, or I was outside just kicking it, you know, playing ball and sweating my hair out. So the perm life really did not make sense. I would embarrass myself and throw up the pictures of my struggle ponytail that everybody want to call it, but I ain't even gonna do that. Just know, you know how folks be growing their hair out at the roots and then they got the little slick ponytail? That was me. Shouldn't have been. I should have had better friends, but that's neither here or there. I say all this to say though that, you know, I've been through my journey of naturalness, as if you will, and I think I had just gotten to the point where I really just wanted to do something different. I was with Mecia one day, and literally I was just like, you know what? I'm bored with my hair. Like, I want to do something different. And I had been talking about it, you know, for a while. And she has locks herself. She started with 2-strand twists. And that really inspired me. I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and, you know, do this. So back in October 11th, I was laying there and I was joking about it. And Mecia was like, nah, let's do it. And literally she put some really straight, some of the neatest 2-strand twists she's ever done in my hair, and literally I have not taken them out since then. So as you guys can see, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, I forget my hair texture all the time. I think I don't even want to lie to you, it's something like a it's not 4C, 4B, I don't really know. But literally this is me 3 months in. I do need a retwist, as you guys can see. I also need a haircut. But yeah, this is what I'm looking like. I'm gonna try to get some B-roll of this as well, so you guys can really see what my hair looks like in the length. But yeah, so I've been doing this lock stuff now for 3 months. It is, I'm not even gonna lie, like, it's kind of surreal to think that I've really actually, number one, stayed committed to something this long. And I'm not even gonna say something, because I can't stay committed. But I'm saying it's kind of funny that I've stayed committed to my hair for this long and actually going through this journey. And then when I say it's been a journey, it has been a journey, because I'm telling you, that first month, I was about ready. It was over with for me. And the reason I'm saying that is because I have an extremely dry scalp. So when I first got locks, yeah, it was torture for me. And the amount of dandruff that I had, and just the itching, the dryness, like, it was just, it was too much for me. And I thought that I wouldn't be able to handle having locks, because I was like, I don't know if my hair is going to be able to retain moisture. But after that first month or so, I ended up putting, well, not me, y'all know I can't do my hair, but I ended up getting some rope twists put in by Mecia, and literally that stayed in. I think I took those out maybe like the week before Christmas, and my hair had literally just transformed over. I'm not gonna say overnight, because obviously it took time, but with it being in those rope twists and that protective style, my hair had literally just made so much of a transformation. And it was, I don't know, it was incredible. Like, my dry scalp went away. I don't itch it anywhere near as much as I did when I first began. I feel myself retaining moisture. The frizziness is something that really was like killing me, like, when I first started. I'm one of them type people, like, when I have my hair done, like, in 2-strand twists and stuff like that, I want my hair to look like neat, or if it doesn't look neat, I want it to look a certain type of way. And the amount of frizziness that, like, I was having was completely, like, just unreal. But now that it's actually started to you know, lock up and do what it's gonna do, not saying it's even completely locked up, but now that it's decided to lock up and you know, start to do what it's gonna do, it has yeah, it's kind of grown on me. Like, I rock with it for real. So it's not to you, like, normally this is me all day. Like, I'm normally playing in my hair, putting it to the side, shaking and doing different stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, I've gotten used to it. Now as far as like products and stuff like that I use to kind of help with my dryness, Taliah Waajid has been my best friend and will always be my best friend, locks or not. I really got into her products. Well, I was already into her products, but I started to realize that I can use her products with my locks, even without being loose natural. So I started to use the Taliah Waajid healing oil on my scalp, and I also used her protective mist. I've also used her, it's not a co-wash, but she has this, what does she have? It's like a dry shampoo, basically, that you can use on your hair. And that changed the game for me. And also, I used Head and Shoulders. For whatever reason, Head and Shoulders gets a really bad rep. And I think it's really more so because people think that it's supposed to be for like one kind of person. And I'll go ahead and say it, like a lot of people think that it's just supposed to be for like white people. But no, I mean, it's not that at all. It's really for people that have dandruff. If you have a dry scalp, if you struggle with itchiness or anything like that, I'm telling you, Head and Shoulders will turn your hair all the way around. Because before, I will say, I was just sticking to Aussie conditioner and shampoo because that's just always what I've used since becoming natural. But I noticed that with my locks, that just wasn't working. And then my mom had recommended to me, you know, using Head and Shoulders because that's what she uses. She has a dry scalp, kind of like me. And yeah, I used that, and literally I've been using that consistently now each time that I wash my hair. And I'm telling you, I don't experience anything like what I was when I first began. I'm telling you, it has really made like a full transformation. Like, you guys really have no idea just how much it's changed for. But yeah, I mean, honestly, Head and Shoulders just made a huge difference for everything. And like, when I say it made a difference for everything, I'm referencing the fact of, you know, getting a retwist was not as dreadful anymore, because now I didn't have to worry about the fact that my dandruff was going to be you know, seen visibly all throughout my hair. Because, you know, I have black hair. You can see if I have dandruff. So, you know, the Head and Shoulders changed that. I wasn't, you know, feeling self-conscious and worrying if, you know, people could see the dandruff in the back of my head. It wasn't a thing where I was just finding myself itching at all times of the day and night. I mean, it just really made a huge transformation. So, to all the people that have dry scalps, kind of like me, and they struggle with itchiness and just, you know, just overall dryness in general, I'm telling you, don't listen to what people are saying, or if you know, just assume that it's not meant for you, because it's gonna work. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's different ones that I've used. I've used the Apple. I've used the Apple one, and I've used like the advanced one where it's like has advanced moisture on the inside. I think that's the one that really worked for me. But I mean, I've used all different types, and they've all kind of pretty much done the same. But yeah, aside from that, I really, you know, Taliah Waajid products were really my best friend, and now Head and Shoulders is my best friend as well. And like I said, I'm 3 months in. Obviously, you know, I'm still learning about a lot of this lock stuff. Is pretty new to me, and you know, to be honest, it's not like something I was just like, okay, I'm gonna, you know, get locks and I'm gonna research and everything like that. No, I literally just locked my hair up, and I don't know anything about any of this stuff. I'm just kind of learning as I go, and it's been fun. I mean, it really is a part of the journey. I see a lot of people like in videos where they talk about how, you know, they kind of knew what to expect, or they, you know, knew what products to use and stuff like that, or they had watched videos and done research on it. But me, I haven't really gotten to that point just yet. I'm not saying I'm just letting it do what it's doing, but that's kind of where I'm at. I use, you know, my Head and Shoulders when I wash my hair. I'm using the Taliah Waajid healing oil on my scalp to make sure that that's hydrated as well. I use wild growth oil as well to kind of, wild growth oil makes my hair grow like wildfire. So that's just me, you know, what I use. So I use it sparingly because it is, if you're familiar with it, you know that it's kind of thick. So I don't want that to kind of build up in my hair, but I use that as well. When I'm getting a retwist, I've started to use her, it's not her curling cream, but it's kind of like the jello that she has. It's a really thin, transparent gel that goes on my hair, and it holds it pretty well and it doesn't flake up. And yeah, that's the stuff that I use. But yeah, if I'm learning anything, it's kind of just like, you know, do what's best for your hair. You know what I mean? Before you locked your hair, you knew what was best for your hair. It kind of doesn't change just because it's locked now. Obviously, you know, you can't do the exact same thing that you were doing when you were a loose natural. But for me personally, I've just been doing what I know is working best for my hair and just sticking to it. With that being said, I mean, that's pretty much the story about my locks. And this is also, you know, my 3-month update. I'm gonna try to give you guys another update. Maybe it's 6 months, but I mean, there's no promises there. But, you know, going forward, like I told you guys, well, I didn't tell you guys, I really am just trying to make videos where you guys can really just kind of get to know more about me and also see yourselves as well. When I say that, whether it be through hair, food, sneakers, music, films, I want to make sure that I'm making content that I can really reach a lot of people, and other people can kind of, you know, lean on me and I can lean on them as far as like different tips and different things that I might discover as far as things that I might like and maybe didn't even know. So yeah, that's really the whole purpose of why I'm doing this. I'm really just trying to make sure that I promote my work that I have as well. So yeah, you guys stay tuned for more content to come. Again, I really appreciate you guys for taking time out of your day to give me a view. So please like, subscribe, share, and also comment different things that you guys want to see, and tell me about your story as well, because I would love to hear it. But with that being said, I'll see you guys next time on ACTV.